T-minus 3 hours, 56 minutes and counting. An update on the teams currently working the flow of hydrogen into the core stage. I want to put up a graphic that we have that's tracking some real-time data on the status of our cryo tanking. Rewind a little bit. That is the current status of the fill rate of both of the tanks. On the left, you have the core stage liquid oxygen. The total volume is 196,000 gallons. You can see we're at 61% full, and the temperature is around minus 294 degrees Fahrenheit. On the right-hand side, core stage liquid oxygen. That's the one that's currently being they're going through some troubleshooting procedures. That 538,000 gallon capacity LH2 tank is at roughly 12% full, or 64,000 gallons. The temperature is a reference number at that point. Hydrogen at its liquid state is minus 423 degrees. Stand by for an update. We are currently in fast fill on the liquid hydrogen side. Just got an update from the LHY team that is monitoring fast fill. You can see liquid hydrogen moving a little quicker now. The team reporting that they are seeing a concentration of hydrogen at roughly 1.8% inside of the can that contains the connection point to the liquid hydrogen line. So it has gone back up. The limit is 4%. Team is monitoring and watching it closely, but we are in fast fill. We'll continue to keep you updated. Very dynamic moment here for the cryo-loading teams. You see midway up the rocket, 2/3 of the way up, you can see the plume of vapor coming out of the rocket. That is the condensation of the humidity by the extremely cold gaseous oxygen, which is venting off from the liquid oxygen tank. Let's switch over to the full graphic so we can get an idea of exactly where those tanks are. Currently, the liquid hydrogen, as you see on the left, 62% full. I'm sorry, oxygen on the left, 63% full, and hydrogen, 16% full. Here you see the rocket represented in a translucent graphic. So that liquid hydrogen tank is at the bottom. It is the largest tank, and you can see our fill rate there. It gives you an idea of the position of the tank as well. In the upper portion of the rocket, you can see as indicated by the blue fill, that's our liquid oxygen. We're looking good there, but currently closely monitoring the fill of the liquid hydrogen. I should mention that the launch team is currently working other configurations. Getting the ICPS ready, which is the upper stage. The RL-10 engine purge was complete. The Orion team continuing to configure it. They have good communication with Orion. There was a slowdown in communication hours ago that was reported to the MMT, and that's an open constraint to continue past terminal count, but as of right now, it's not affecting cryotanking. The current issue the team has now is determining if they have a leak, where it is, and how bad it is, if they have one. This is Artemis Launch Control. T-minus 3 hours and 37 minutes, and we are chugging along. Cryotanks are being filled right now. You can see the graphic on your screen. core stage liquid oxygen at 71% filled. Core stage liquid hydrogen at 37% filled. The liquid hydrogen team is monitoring that fill closely. Just to recap, during the transition of the first time from slow fill to fast fill, launch controllers saw a spike in the amount of hydrogen that is allowed to leak into the purge can. Engineers stopped the flow and then started looking at the percentage, which exceeded 4% in the can, which automatically stops flow. They examined listening to the loops. They examined the situation, looked at all the data, and gave it another go, slowly warming up, or chilling down the lines manually, and then getting back into fast fill. And so far, that is holding as we near 40% filled. We're a little behind on the timeline, though, due to a weather issue earlier on. We had a hold because of storms offshore that had potential for lightning within 5 nautical miles of the pad. That put us a little bit behind, and then the potential hydrogen leak also put us a little behind. But we've got a 2-hour window, which is the good news. The team will more closely evaluate the T0 as we get closer to terminal count, which is T minus 10 minutes, L minus 40 minutes. So stand by for more. For now, this is Artemis Launch Control.